I just want to show you what the cart will look like from the top. You can see how how each of the harnesses fit, how the belly band can slide back and forth. There are straps to kind of anchor that in once the dog is loaded. But you can see the shape of the harnesses, how they make a V shape on the top and bottom rather than a C, and that the strap that brings them together is horizontal, and the Velcro for that is on the bottom, not on the pet side. The leg loops are in the back. There's one other way to put a patient into or a pet into the cart. I think this is actually harder to do, even with a smaller dog, because you pretty much need at least 3 hands to do it. So if they're in a nice help them up harness, or you can pick them up. Remember, if you have a back patient, you always want to slide underneath between the legs to support their back while you're lifting them. And I can actually lift her into a cart that's already put together. Now she's super easy because all of her limbs stay kind of rigid, but if you have a dog that's moving around a little bit, it's really hard to get their legs lined up. The other thing that's kind of hard is that their tail really needs to go under the bar, and sometimes if they're loaded that way, it's hard to bend the tail in a comfortable way to get it underneath. Then the rest of the loading is the same as far as making sure the belly band is right and the harnesses are right, and putting their legs in the leg loops if you need them. So this is Teddy Bear. He's a special patient of ours. You can see he's got a very fancy cart. This is Mom dropping him into his cart, so this is a top load rather than a front load. He's got some booties on for some extra traction, and our assistant's gonna help get him strapped in. Probably the biggest thing to watch for when you are doing a top load, like we mentioned before, is just making sure their legs are in the loop so that they don't end up in a strange position in the harness. So Teddy Bear, here he is galloping around. He likes to visit everyone. You can see he's got some extra fun things on his cart that are pretty cool. This is one of his favorite places to be, and he does really well in the cart. So the cart is just left set up, and then she's able to load from the top, and then also in getting him out, essentially the same way. The biggest thing is you want to make sure, if your dog is using the leg loops to hold their rear legs up off the floor, that you remove those before you lift them out of the cart.